Hey everyone, welcome back to another Market Open live stream. I've got a question for y'all that I'd love for you to answer either in the comments or in the comments below this video after the live. I'm looking for companies that have really good margin, that are profitable and are growing, but are way down. An example would be PayPal. PayPal's got 20% plus growth, annual compounded. You've got profitability, and the company's way down. Ooh, these are the companies I want to know more about. I want to find more of these kinds of companies. Look at, for example, Visa is another example. I don't know what it is with the payment processing space, but take a look and see what y'all think, because we got a little bounce in the market, and want to see where the leftover opportunities are that haven't been taken advantage of yet. My goodness, this is exactly why we do the member chat. There are a lot of spammers, and people are always like, "Oh, Kevin, why do you have the member chat on? It's so greedy. You make people pay to chat." Well, it's because otherwise every other message is spam. Oh my gosh. It's pretty bad. Thank you. There we go. Nice and chill now. So, yeah, the problem is TDoc is not expected to be profitable for quite a while. I don't think. Hold on. Let me fact check that. I'll pull up Bloomberg. So I'll write down TDoc really quick. TDoc. I think I actually may have written that down yesterday. Let's see here. TDoc. TDoc. No, I didn't. Okay, maybe not. Hold on. I may be confusing that with another one. I'll pull up TDoc. We'll see what's going on over there. Square's another good one. Yeah. PayPal, Visa are the ones I got. The problem with PayPal or with Square that's a little confusing is you've got their revenue growth is and their margin is potentially on the lower side, but I think that's because of the way they account for their Bitcoin transactions, which they account for a lot of their revenue as Bitcoin transactions. So let's see. I want to see what other PIPR. No idea what that is, but we'll take a look at that as well. Okay, cool. I'll look at tickers in just a second. Get the terminal up, and that we can do a little bit of fact checking. In the meantime, let's just do a quick check of the markets. So we've got the Dow 0.95. Look at that, up 329 points, coming back almost half of what it lost yesterday. We got the S&P up 1.22. NASDAQ futures up 1.2. Oil's heading back up a little bit. Brent back to about 71. Remember, we were trading between 76 and 80 there for a little bit of time. We got bonds 1.477. It's kind of interesting to see the 10-year go down, even as we expect the taper to potentially slow down, and we expect. Well, let's think about that. Less money being printed to buy less bonds means potentially less buying pressure, which means lower prices, which should mean higher yields for the 10-year. But you're not seeing higher yields. You're actually seeing lower yields. It's probably because markets are pricing in the belief that, now we're actually going to have a hawk of a Fed who's going to potentially deal with inflation. And what if we over deal with inflation? The bond market has never really been pricing in substantially high inflation. Worth noting. All right, let me see here. Let's look at some of the companies that are coming up in the comments here. Okay. So TDoc, as an example, what we're looking for again are high margin companies that are making money. See, TDoc's not making money. TDoc's expected to go profitable in 2024. Decent growth though, but not making money. Let's look at Zoom. That's actually probably a good one. Zoom's growing next year, still expecting 50% growth, then going down to 18% growth for the next 5 years thereafter, expecting to be profitable the entire time with good margin. That's a good one. Not until... Yeah, PayPal, Square, Visa, Zoom. That was a good one. Then you've got, you can't look at Baba. Baba is big red flag. I mean, even just yesterday, you had AMD hasn't gone down. AMD's at all-time freaking highs. Problem with Baba is we had some more new and potentially even Neo. You had some more news yesterday from China about how China's trying to make it even more difficult for companies to list in foreign countries to raise money from foreign investors like the United States. They're basically potentially creating rules that could lead even more Chinese companies like Tencent and Alibaba to have to delist from U.S. markets, and people don't want the liquidity risk of having to trade in a foreign exchange. But Disney, Disney's got, Disney's going to end up settling with growth somewhere around 7 to 6%, so a little bit slower on the growth side, but they've got margin and they have profitability. They're sold down. I agree with that one. I'm going to write that one down. That's a good one. Let's see here. Autodesk, I don't think has really sold off. I'll look at that. Let's see. I'm looking for a couple more ticker symbols we got here. ATKR says someone. ATKR, what's that? Actor. What is this? This is they are profitable, but their growth is terrible. 4% for 2022, 0.3% for 2023. Probably just on the growth equation there, unless you for some reason knew that they were going to grow a lot more. Not extremely exciting. GTLS. Another one I never heard about. What is this? Let's see. $7 billion market cap, growth, profitability, 11 to 15% growth over the next few years, and profitable. I'm gonna look that one up. GTLS. That's nice. That's a good one. Let's see. Autodesk. Oh, did Autodesk sell off? Okay, I'm gonna write that one down. Autodesk. And you bought right before the dip. Oh, I understand. Okay. Just join so I can have the. Can you please give me a look at Genus? GNUS was one Genius Brands that definitely momentum moved. Huge momentum moves. So you gotta be careful on that one. I don't know what the stock has done lately, but you gotta be careful here. It is not a profitable company. It's the opposite of what we're talking about here. I have no Wall Street projections going forward on Genius. I see no profitability, and I see negative EBITDA for the last 6 years. So not so great. What's this one? ATVI. Let's take a look at that. Oh, Activision. Oh, they're going through a lot of drama right now with sexual assault allegations, CEOs taking no pay. So Activision's an interesting one. They're profitable, but their growth is very, very lumpy. I mean, 8% growth forecast this year, followed by less than 4% next year, 15% thereafter, 8% thereafter, 0% thereafter. Very, very unclear growth. Corsair's a little bit of a slower grower. Let me pull that one up. These are some good tickers, though. We're going to look at the chart here in just a sec to see how things are behaving, but this is not bad. So Corsair is really expecting as low as 6.5% growth in 2022. Also kind of lumpy, though. I think it is based really on the gaming cycle. It is profitable, though, but a little bit lower growth or slower growth. Snap. Okay, let's see Snap. And again, we're looking for high margin. Okay, I'm going to take a little break there on tickers, but I'm going to write down only comment a ticker, please, if it's high margin, high growth, high profit. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. So for the next tickers, I'm really going to be looking for things to be meeting that criteria. Otherwise, I'm just going to stop doing this. And I'll go looking myself. Snapchat. Snap's actually a good one. It's actually very impressive. You've got, geez, man, are you serious? You had 60% growth, 39% growth, 44% growth, 35% growth, 31% growth, and you're profitable. Snap's not bad. I'm gonna look at that one too. That's not bad. Dropbox, I want to say, is a little bit on the lower side of growth. Okay, let's see. Let's do a few more, and then I want to go look at the sticks a little bit. Roblox didn't sell off. I guess I should have written that again. I'm looking for stuff that is sold off. Yeah, Dropbox. Yeah, 8 to 12% growth. It is profitable though. Not jumping up and down on the growth side though. I'm really looking for a little bit more growth. LAC, Lithium Americas. Oh, what is this? Lithium Americas. Yeah, I said yesterday I'm not investing in a fintech company in Brazil, unfortunately, for whoever keeps asking about STNE. Growth is huge at Lithium Americas, but not expected to be profitable until 2023. So this doesn't 100% meet that criteria. Yes, Snap is actually very impressive. Okay, I don't know, maybe a few more. I'm not looking at a minor. EA. Look at EA for a sec. Let's see how they're doing. Yeah, and Roblox hasn't sold off, so I'm not going to look at Roblox. EA, you're looking at 30%, 7%. Slow growth in the next years, going from 30% down to like 7 or 8%. That's interesting. I thought they would be doing better. Yeah, Maps is Weed Maps. I don't think they're profitable though. But let me see. I don't know. It's been a while. Okay, we'll come back to this. Is the last one I'm going to do. We'll look at charts here in just a sec. So, Maps is profitable, barely though. They gotta be. It's not bad. Weed Maps is not a bad one. Profitable, 30+% growth. Working on that EPS growth. Be a little lumpy the next few years. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and look at some of the sticks. This is interesting. Interesting suggestions. Let's take a look what we got going on here. So, very good food company, apparently potentially up 17%, back from the grave of like 88 cents. I'm not sure if this is true. This is a funny one where like one buyer in the pre-market can move that thing a lot. Build-A-Bear, 10%. Okay, looking at the downside. Salesforce actually recovering a little bit. Moderna down another 4%. It's really giving up its recent run. Arcimoto, $10 again. Geo, $2. Salesforce not down anymore as much as it was. Not a lot of red. Not a lot of red in the pre-market at all. Most things are green. HUD 8's back up. Let's see, Mattel, Bed Bath, Neo. Neo's up 3%. I believe Neo reported delivs. Neo. Let's see real quick. Deliveries. Okay, let's see here. Neo, yes. Okay, Neo reported vehicle deliveries of 10,878. Strong bounce back from October. Good. Yeah, because in October they delivered 3,600, which was horrible because of the plant downtime and all that. But anyway, that's good. Back over 10K. That was let's see here. The prior, the previous high they had was 10,600 vehicles in September, so that brings them to a record. However, Xpeng reported deliveries of 15,613. That's a big beat. Whoa. They went up from 10,400. Well, that's really impressive. Wow, Xpeng really kicking butt. Showing you the hold on, that's not what we wanted. Let's show you the competition out here in China. Interesting. Xpeng's been running a little bit more on the EV trend. Definitely a nice trend here. Lower lows, higher highs, really since May. Whereas the NIO has been trading much more sideways. Much more sideways. Which will make sense that you've got a little bit more of a move here. That's incredible. All right. Yeah, what's it called? NIO and Shell just announced a partnership where they're doing a trial where they're going to do battery swap stations at, I think it's 2 locations in China. And what's really neat about that is you're opening this potential door of what if gas stations in the future just become battery swap stations, right? I think they're planning on doing something around 100 battery swap stations in China by 2025. And I think it's really incredible. I want to visit Norway at some point mostly because I don't want to go to China. But anyway, I'm going to visit Norway at some point to check out some of those the NIO cars. I think it's going to be very, very cool. China, as David here in the chat says. But I'm also like hesitant because I'm kind of like, why am I going to go to Norway if I'm not going to invest in NIO? Because the next thing you know, I'll invest in NIO, and I'll they'll get delisted or something like that. It's pretty incredible. You never know. Let's see here. All right. So let's see. NIO also expanding. I think they want to start delivering cars. I wrote this down yesterday. They want to start delivering cars in Germany by the end of 2022, which is kind of cool. That's super cool. We'll see if that ends up panning out. All right, let's see here. Moderna Moderna's still in pain. All right, let's see here. Somebody says, no, the agreement is for Europe. You know nothing. What are you talking about, dude? Do a Google, man. It's like literally like go to Green Car Reports or whatever. Cooperative agreement to expand battery charging. And yeah, Europe as well. But China, 2 battery stations in China is what they say. 100 sites in China by 2025. It's literally what I said. They're just exploring the idea of doing Europe. Man, you got to chill out. If you're going to start spewing bullshit in the comments, we could kick you out of here, okay? Like if you want to provide some facts, provide some links, but I've seen your name and you've done this crap before where you start spewing crap, trying to say, oh, clueless. Like, it's fine. I'll take your criticism, but give me some facts. Give me a source or something. But if you can't pull the source up, then get out of here. All right. So let's see here. Salesforce is really recovering nicely here. Oh, okay. We were going to look at some of these. So let's look at some of the ones that we were pulling up before. So we were looking at TDoc. Yeah, TDoc. But remember, TDoc, no profitability until about 2024. So that's going to hurt them a little bit. PayPal's actually coming up a tiny little bit here. We did hit a low of 180. It'll be interesting to see if we end up hitting if that ends up being a low. Then we've got, let's see, Square. Let's see here. Square recovering a bit as well here off that 205 bottom. Let's look at Zoom. Zoom's off the 195, sitting at 211. Still a little bit stuck in the mud though. But yeah, Zoom It's definitely sold down substantially. Disney up a little bit today. Good. A little bit of a reversal here. Very good. GTLS. This was an interesting one. I don't know anything about this one. This one hasn't really sold down. You know, I was looking a little bit more at ones that have sold down recently with this, with the data we were just looking at this morning. We got about 2 minutes to the opening bell. Yeah, Autodesk did sell down quite a bit. Yeah, you're right about that. Okay. That's nice. So I'm going to put a little check mark by Zoom, Disney, Autodesk, Visa, Square, PayPal, Corsair. A little on the slower growth side. So I don't know if it exactly, I wouldn't say it exactly meets my criteria. So I'm kind of just going to put a line there. Snap really does. Do people still use Snapchat? Hold on. Well, I'm gonna run a poll here. I think the audience here might be a little bit skewed, but I'm still gonna do it. We're gonna run a poll. All right, let's see here. The poll we're gonna run is: do you still use Snapchat? Yes, no. Okay. So I got a lot of mixed commentary here. Some people say Snapchat is garbage. Some say it's good for the younger generation. Some people say it's good for dating. Okay. All right. So Snap. So Snap had a recent sell-off, and it's really taken it back to December of 2020 prices. Okay. I'm going to give that a check mark, actually. Yeah, but I want to see what the results of this poll are. Let's see here. Snapchat is good for nudes. Oh gosh. Oh, that's it. We're all in. Interesting. All right. Let's go ahead and get the opening bell, and then we'll do some more tickers here in just a moment.
Absolutely the holy grail. When you have the expensive phones available for Christmas, that is great news. So that's percolating. Interesting, by the way, Nike's strong in China. Boeing was strong last night. Apple's strong, waiting for Starbucks. But maybe there's something going on with China that's not bad either.
Wow, look how green that is. Let's see how much more cheery they are today.
We're hoping that will continue. Look at the breadth coming in.
Jeez, man.
46-22.
It's all green, basically. It's like 95% green. Man, this market, you can't keep it down, folks. You just can't keep it down. Look at that. When Spirit Airlines is going up 4%, you know Omni is a nothing burger to the market. That's incredible. Not sure what's happening here with Fanny. I know Fanny, okay, that could have been a glitch. All right, here we go. So what do we got? All right, so we got 16% on Build-A-Bear. There's got to be some news on that one. We'll take a look in just a moment. Very good food, unsurprisingly coming down. People, I don't know why people buy this company in the pre-market. It always comes right back down. There's not a lot of liquidity in the pre-market. It's kind of crazy to buy up the order book in the pre-market. Li Auto, look at that nice move here. Li Auto moved as well. Li Auto reported deliveries of 13,485. Carnival Cruise Lines, 4%. No, here he goes. Let me look at the book for Carnival. Give me 1 second here. I want to look at Carnival's debt load, because if we go into a deflationary style environment, debt's going to be really, really important. And while I don't necessarily think that's going to be a very soon issue, you're not going to want highly indebted companies. But Carnival Cruise Lines is still losing money, expected to lose money in 2022, profitable again in 2023 with almost a $2 EPS, which will probably hold until 2025. And growth's, going to be big next year, but could potentially plummet thereafter. So a little hit and miss there. I mean, that would really be your recovery play, right? We look at the balance sheet on this thing. We have current assets. Let's see if I can get this thing quarterly in 1 second here. And we'll go back to the sticks. So last quarter, we had current assets of about 8.9 bill. Total assets of 53. Current liabilities of 9. Oh, gosh, that's a lot. That matches their current assets, and their total liabilities of 38. That's not as, I mean, that's a lot. I mean, that's, yeah, because they're counting all their property, plant, and equipment too. It's a good amount of debt. I mean, they're not horribly upside down, but it's a good amount of debt for Carnival. And Carnival turns red stick. Dave and Buster's, look at that, bouncing 4% off of almost 30. It was down to like 31.80 or something like that. Yeah. OMG, folks. Holy moly. Holy moly. Matterport is back at it again. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. MP Materials, 5% again. This one's been killing it too. Just killing it. Neo's getting a 4% day. Congrats to Neo. Backed Holdings moving up. Volatility down. Lucid Group. That's why it's so tough to short in this market. I'm not shorting anything right now. But yeah, Lucid up about 3.5%. What's down? Well, volatility. Salesforce pushing down more. Moderna's pushing down more. Let's see here. Robinhood. Oh, I made a video yesterday saying if you wanted to liquidate shares, today's... What's that? Hold on, I'm getting an ad that's playing somewhere, and it's really annoying. What the heck? This is really annoying. I have no idea what that is. What is starting to play? Okay. It's gone. That was so weird. Must have been like an ad on the side of like a web page or something like Barron's or whatever. But anyway, so here you go. This is yeah, Robinhood's down about 2.7. I really do believe that this morning, today, could be a big day because in case you didn't watch my video yesterday, which was a really important video on Catalyst for December, very, very thorough, lots of information. Towards the end of it, I talked about Lucid and Robinhood, and one of the things I said about Robinhood was that investors who bought in pre-market Robinhood shares can now call their broker and have them sell the shares today, or transfer the shares over to themselves and then get the shares. So I think it could be, hodlers would get their shares transferred to themselves, but everybody else might be seeing a little bit of pain in wanting to dump that one. So we'll see what happens. But today's probably that day where we're going to see the most orders. Look at Rivian. Look at that bounce back. Can't keep this market down. Insane. Matterport up 4.66. Rivian's up 5. Cheesecake Factory bouncing back here. Snapchat coming up 3%. How'd our poll do? Our poll says that 69% of you do not use Snapchat and 31% say yes. I love how it's 69% say no. Okay. But, okay, to compare, we need to do another poll to compare. So we're going to end that poll at 69% because it's hilarious. Now we're going to do a new poll. And the new poll is not possible. Oh, there we go. I don't know. I did not do that. There we go. Okay. The new poll. Oh, come on. You could prepare your answer. The new poll is going to be, do you use Twitter? Do you use Twitter? And this is going to give me sort of a little bit of a baseline of if you use any other platforms relative to just the YouTube. All right, Snap coming down a little bit here. What's our SPY doing? Interesting. Look at the SPY. Open, strong open, but softer right now. Falling a little bit here. Palantir's actually trying to come up a little bit. Invitae 0.88. It's pretty good day. I mean, everything's pretty green today. Cloudflare at 188. Not much red to look. Wait, did Xpeng just go negative? No, that doesn't make sense. It did. It did. Xpeng just went negative. Oh, wow. That pre-market enthusiasm of it being up like 5% evaporated. It's happening to NEO as well. Tesla's still up 1.89% though. Matterport up 7%. Holy moly. I'm 24 and everyone around you uses Snapchat. Thanks for donating $5 to say that. Can you give me some thoughts on purple? Ah, man. Yeah, purple's just gone to trash. It's been so sad. So I got into that one at 18. I ended up selling it at 34. And the darn thing has plummeted. It's like a $10 company now. Really, I think it was sort of this pandemic play. So growth for purple is expected to be 12.3% this year. It's supposed to grow to 18 to 22% between 2022 and 2025. They're not profitable here in 2021, but they're expecting to go profitable with about 30 cents of EPS in 2022. You know, that's not terrible. The net margin's a little on the low side. I would look into their advertising expenses to see if advertising is what's holding them back. Oh yeah, a lot more of you use Twitter. I read Twitter for the news. Yeah, same actually. Actually, I have Twitter up right here exactly for that. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's crap. You know, depends. Zoom sliding. It feels like a lot of things are sliding, with the exception of this one. Look at this one, Matterport. Okay, and Snap's actually doing very decently right now. Zoom. Oh yeah, look at Zoom plummet. Zoom's plummeting. Hood's plummeting. Salesforce. Let me look really quick at the numbers for Salesforce. CRM. Salesforce financial. If you have another company that you can throw up that what I'm looking for is it's sold off, high margin, high growth. Okay. Sold off, high margin, high growth. So Salesforce has margin between 24 and 17%. They bring like 17% to the bottom line. Not honestly horrible. Oh, wait, I don't think we ever looked at maps, did we? Oh, I think their revenue was a little uncertain because they're somewhat newer. No, don't say Baba. Not allowed to say Baba. Palantir. I don't know about that one. Let me see. Palantir. And I'm not gonna do the Uber or whatever. Oh, did Build-A-Bear or have earnings this morning? Okay, that's impressive. So Palantir is expecting 30% plus growth. They're bringing 21% to the bottom line. They're barely profitable though. Pennies per share right now is what you're getting. So that makes their valuation a little higher. But it's not untrue. It has sold off, it has margin, and it has growth. Yeah, no, you know what? That one checks off the list. Keep saying that ST&E one. Cloudflare is Cloudflare losing money in 2021. The path to profitability is a little stretchy here. I mean, by 2023, we'll be at 8 cents EPS, which means by 2023, you're paying a crazy 2,300 forward PE for this company. The valuation is insane on Cloudflare right now. Twitter is like Disney World on a 100-degree day with 80% humidity and an oversold park with too many. Oh, that is like for sure the best $5 anybody has ever spent. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, what is this? SIRC is a solar play and EV charging play. It will be a non-GAAP profitable by the end of the year. Okay. Cirque. This is like Cirque du Soleil. Hut 8. Well, the miners are the miners. You know, they sell for a big fat premium. What? I can't get financials on Cirque? No, I can't. Okay, so I'll have to look that one up later. It must be too small or something, or for some reason it's not listed in Bloomberg. Let's see. Is Jack in the Box $20 or less? I don't know. Oh, it's an OTC? Okay, I'll come back to that. Yeah, the cybersecurity companies have had a pretty insane run. Upstart, let's look at that one on Airbnb. Some interesting tickers that we've been going through. We'll go back to the sticks in just a moment. But so far, I want to give a quick little recap for those of you just watching. Yes, there is a Cyber Monday coupon that expires Friday, right when I go on vacation. That's what I'm making. It expires when I go on vacation. I'm out. I don't want to deal with a single email. And I won't have a market open and close live stream on Monday, but I'll be back on Tuesday. Upstart has insane growth projected. It is profitable. You're paying about 100 times 2021. And that's probably the problem with Upstart is valuation. It has come down a lot, but I worry that it's gone up on a lot of momentum. But the other companies that I was going to say, these are companies that have sold down, that have high margin and high growth. PayPal, Square, Visa, Zoom, Disney, Autodesk, Corsair, Snapchat, and maybe Salesforce. Palantir also is on that list. Oh, yeah, let's look at Airbnb. Airbnb. Okay, I'm going to do like two more, and then I'm going to go back to the sticks. Airbnb is losing money in 21. Expected to be around $2 EPS by 2023. So here it's just valuation stretchiness again. 20% growth, bringing maybe 15 to 20% to the bottom line. What's the breaking news?
IT's manufacturing PMI expected to be very close to its 59.
Well, I actually have it here. It came in at 58.3. The estimate was 59.1, so slightly softer than expected. Okay, I don't know, maybe one or two more, and then we go back to the sticks. Celsius Holdings. So Celsius Holdings, barely profitable. Big growth. Big growth. Low net margin, though. The net margin's, under 10%. Somewhat on the low side. But I'll put a little question mark on that one. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Eric, welcome. Trade Desk. I don't know that Trade Desk hasn't sold off recently. Trade Desk is a great company, but they haven't sold off recently. Let's go back to the sticks here. See what's happening. Oh, look at Salesforce sell off even more. Hey, wait. First, you have to admire the new cup. How is it? How is it? All right, let's get back to this. So Robinhood's really holding it out around that 25 range. Salesforce and Zoom selling down more. I think Zoom is going to be an opportunity closer to the end of the pandemic. So I'm going to write that down. So I'll probably wait on Zoom. Build-A-Bear must have crushed on earnings. I cannot believe that Matterport is up 8%. Although, in fairness, it did get upgraded again. I'm not so into the cannabis plays right now because I think it's going to be forever until Congress actually cares about them. Snap is very much intriguing me right now. Not because it's up 4% either. We've been talking about it since it was not up 4%, but whatever. EXPI is another one I'm really paying attention to, and I like seeing the balance that we have right now. Autodesk, SoFi. Let me look really quickly at the SoFi financials because we know it's come down recently. Bitcoin moving up slightly, by the way, 58.7. If it could just break out over 58 and give us a nice run, that'd be wonderful. SoFi, yeah, projections just aren't there, and it's money losing until probably 2023, and then you're still paying a chunk, an valuation wise. So not so ideal for the little criteria that we just set up this morning. A lot of spark lines here going down though. Robinhood, if anything, Robinhood's a little sideways, but Arcimoto down, Cloudflare down. Cloudflare really took a U-turn here just a few minutes ago. I'm shocked the valuation that these cybersecurity companies are carrying. Insane. Like absolutely insane. Pinterest down again. Affirm down a little bit, 0.92%. Affirm doesn't meet our criteria either for this little example that we're doing here. ChargePoint. These guys are sitting in the middle here. Enphase. This is kind of boring. Embraer got a little cheap. Shift coming back up about 0.44. Same with Palantir. And I don't think DraftKings meets this criteria, although they've sold down quite a bit. I'm gonna look really quickly. Wayfair. Okay. Where's Tesla today? Tesla's up 1.6. Okay, NUE says someone. Let's look at a couple more tickers here. Let's see. So let me look at first. I'm going to look at United Wholesale Mortgage Company because honestly, these mortgage providers, I know everybody's freaking out about them going into 2022 with the rate increases, but yeah, that's the problem. Their growth estimates are terrible. Okay, well that answers that. All right, never mind. Then you have, what was the other one I was going to say? DraftKings. Again, looking for high margin, high growth. DraftKings, and profitable, not profitable. Just for this criteria, not profitable for the next 3 years. New Corp. What's this one? New Core Corp. We got profitability, but growth is lumpy. 82% growth and then negative growth for the years thereafter, like the next 3 years. That's lumpy, like it gets big contracts or something like that. Roku. Let's look at Roku. I don't dislike Coin. We'll see if they've but they haven't really sold off lately. They've come back nicely. Roku, 57. Roku's got huge growth. They don't take that much to the bottom line though. Their net's not great, but big growth. And that could be a play on the chip crisis getting better. It's actually interesting. I'm gonna add that one to the list because that one sold off really nicely too. Roku. FNF, Fidelity Title. Really? Have they sold off recently? If they haven't sold off, I'm not jumping up and down. No, Fidelity's done very RK. Unity hasn't really sold off recently. AT&T, yeah, AT&T, I think there are growth concerns there. And I don't know if Penn is profitable. I'll try Penn. And then I'm going to look at a little bit of news because I want to get caught up with some of the news. So that way we're not only doing these ticker searches here for profitable companies. We've got a good list, though. Again, PayPal, Square, Visa, Zoom, Disney, Autodesk, Snap, Palantir, with and maybe Roku. Those are the question marks. Question marks on Roku, Corsair, CRM, Celsius. Ooh, this is Penn. Penn's profitable. Lumpy growth. Yeah, only expecting to grow at about 4 to 6% over the next few years. So it wouldn't actually meet that criteria. Okay, last one. Last one for right now. GPN, Global Payments Inc. So Global Payments Inc. Also slow growth. 4% in 2021. It's very slow. And then maybe up to 9% over the next few years. They do bring money to the bottom line, though. They're not selling that expensively. All right. Last one. Chipotle. I can never remember what isn't it CMG or something stupid? That's it. Oh, I get it. Chipotle Mexican Grill. But I don't know why it's that, though. It should be like chip or something. Anyway, nobody thinks of it that way. So Chipotle growth, 26% this year, 14%, 12%, 13%. So going into that little bit of a declining growth curve, 10% margin. It's okay. It's okay. All right. Let's look at a little bit of let's look at the sticks and then let's look at a little bit of news. All right. How are the sticks? What's there to buy? Well, Matterport's being bought. Solana's moving like crazy. Just apparently shot up about 10%. And MP Materials is moving very nicely. Snapchat a good 5% today. Dang it, the more I talk about it, the more it keeps going. Not that I'm responsible for it, I'm just saying. Look at this, a little U-turn here. Finally. Redfin U-turn. They're on the low margin side, though, so not great in terms of this criteria. Cloudflare, Toast. Ooh, Toast is really having some a sell-off since their IPO. But I did a video on this one. The valuation was a little harsh on. I'm expecting all-time lows today on Robinhood because of the paper handlers who bought this thing pre-market are going to have the ability to sell today. And so I'm really expecting the paper hands coming in today on Hood. So 25, 26 here. Let's see what happens. Okay. Then we have... You know what I should then also do is I should compare with this entire list that we have here. We should look at what their volatility is and see if it makes sense to maybe buy calls on them. Ooh, that would be something fun to do. Lemonade's down again. Piton down again. Weed Maps went down to $7. Ouch. Embraer just went to flat. Palantir went to flat for the day. AMC's up a quarter. Enphase quarter. Roblox continuing to kill it. Visa's up 0.5%. Square, Trade Desk, these guys moving up a little bit. Boeing's up a little bit. Playboy 4% today. Twitter 4% today. Let's look at Tesla. Tesla 1.3. Neo 1.3. XPEV. Oh, XPEV down 3.5%. Maybe it just ran a little too much beforehand. Oh, well. Okay, let's see if we can get some headlines here. All right. Okay. Roe v. Wade. White House plans to tighten travel restrictions. I like how the White House is planning on tightening travel restrictions, and travel stocks and recovery stocks are doing the best ever today in the last like couple weeks. It's kind of like the stocks are like giving the big middle finger to the White House. Kathy loads up on ARK. See, China to close loophole used by tech firms for foreign IPOs. I was reading that yesterday, and it's just I'm so tired of the Chinese crackdown. These are the most expensive cities to live in right now. Well, I know it's not my city. What is it? I'm just curious to do a quick little scroll through. Where's the oh, here we go. Whoa, Tel Aviv, Paris. Whoa, Paris number 2. Singapore tied with Paris. Zurich, Hong Kong, New York, Geneva, Copenhagen, LA, and Osaka. That's interesting. I did not think that like Paris would beat New York, honestly. I'd love to live in Paris. Or New York, honestly. Okay. So is this it? Is this like, this is no real fun news today? Let's look at the markets wrap. Okay, I'll sign in really quick. 1 second. Yeah. Very interesting. Got a lot of things that have sold off. Some potential opportunities. All right, what do we have here? Stocks sank after Jerome Powell weighed an earlier end to bond tapering, with traders boosting their wagers on the pace of interest rate hikes. Wild session for markets. This is just a little recap of yesterday. Boring. Boring. Consumer confidence slid to a 9-month low in November as a pickup in COVID-19 cases and accelerating inflation weighed on Americans' views of the economy. Final sales for Cyber Monday fell short of estimates as scarce inventory kept shoppers from breaking out their credit cards. Don't worry. If you ran out of inventory, there's always the opportunity this week to use the Cyber Monday code on the courses on building your wealth link down below. You get lifetime access to all the lectures. You get me in the live streams for the foreseeable future. I have no plans on stopping those. Buy, sell alerts in the Stocks and Psychology of Money group. It's fun. Check it out, link below. Pfizer had its best month in 30 years. Yeah, this is what I was reading about AT&T. Somebody asked me about AT&T earlier. AT&T tumbled after the company's chief executive officer of communications told investors at a conference that he expects consumer growth to slow in 2022. Basically, it's harder for them to advertise to actually get customers. Yeah, you can't SOMO. You got to bury the SOMO about your Ford SOMO. Hold on, what's this news?
You're live at CME HQ with breaking news. Construction spending for the month of October expected to be up 0.4 to 0.5% is a miss, up 0.2%. And there is a rear view mirror change that moderates that miss a bit. Last month was the first negative month, down 0.5% since February, but now it only is down 0.1%.
All right, I'm going to pull off. This is a little boring. Okay. How is Matterport up 11%? Holy moly. Oh, I'll take it. Dang it. Snapchat keeps going up. Stop it. Stop buying it. I'm trying to I'm trying to find my own deals here. I'm tempted to do some shopping this morning. I'll send out some buy-sell alerts this morning if I end up doing a little bit of shopping. Very tempted by quite a few different companies that I might want to do a little bit of playing with. And we'll see. Yeah, look at that. NIO's stuck under 40. You can't get NIO over 40. It's insane. Little bounce there on Diz. Good. Tesla. Nice. Nice. It's pretty consistent. Okay. I'm going to ask just for the last opportunity here. Okay. I need a company write this in, high margin, big growth, and profitable. Okay. We got a list already, but I need another one. Somebody just spent $5 to tell me the one I'm looking for is AMT, American Tower. The REIT? Come on. American Tower. It's got very good net margin, but its growth really slows in the next few years. I'll pass on that one. Spotify. Okay, we'll try Spotify. Spotify, over 20% growth, negative earnings, though, unfortunately, 2021. Pretty high valuation for 16 to 20% growth. Not instantly jumping up and down on it. Overstock, not highly optimistic, but I will quickly look. Yeah, 10 to 11% growth, super low margins, under 4%, under 3%. So that's a no for me for this criteria. I'm not saying it's bad for other criteria, but specifically, I'm looking for oversold, and they gotta be oversold. Oversold, high growth companies. High growth is like 20% plus growth per year. What's VZ? Verizon? There's no way Verizon's high growth. There's no way. Yeah, no. It's not even close. I think some people now are just spitting out tickers without even knowing if the companies they like are high growth. Micron, decent growth next couple of years, but expected to drop. I don't know if they're just really lumpy. Weber Grills. What? Like, I don't know if I could take that one. I don't. 4% growth next year, 4% thereafter. Come on, folks. I want growth. I want oversold to growth companies. ASML. What's this? Oh, this is a foreign one again. 34% growth. That's better. I don't know why it's going down, though, to 5% growth in 2023. A little lumpy, but really nice net margins. Has it oversold? It's a big company. ASML. It hasn't oversold. It's been fine. Sundial. Ugh. Intel. Yeah, I don't want a momentum play. Intel. I'll try Intel. I think their growth is going to suck. Oh, yeah. Negative growth in 21. Zero growth next year. Come on, folks. Look it up before you make me do it. Kratos Defense. 8 to 12% growth. Super low net. Not very margin protected here. THG. I really think I'm just getting spam of tickers here. Not profitable. Going profitable hopefully next year. Decent growth, though, but that growth slows kind of when they go profitable. DKS. Dix. Retail player. No, they're going to shrink in 23 is the estimate, and then super low growth thereafter. Fiverr. I don't know how I feel about that one. I'll look. Fiverr, good growth. EPS. Good growth, 7 to 9-ish% margin. I don't know why it's so, the estimates are so lumpy here, though, for net margin. Maybe I'd have to look at that one a little bit. I'll put Fiverr question mark. That's the first one I've written down in a bit. Okay, so Upfi. I don't think they're profitable. I would find out. Oh, they are. Yeah, but we don't have forecasts for them, unfortunately. And the growth, let me go to annual. Hold on, not quarterly. That'll help for this one. Growth is kind of unclear because I think the market doesn't really know much about this company yet. It's supposed to be over 20%, though. You got margins. I'll write down Optify. I know they've sold off. That one kind of meets the criteria. All right. Let's see here. Tyson Meats. TDC. What's this one? Teradata? TDC. Teradata. Super low growth. I'm pretty sure Tyson has next to no growth as well. Yeah, you guys are giving me like these super low growth companies. Bakkt really trades with crypto. I'm pretty sure they're not profitable. Team, Team. What is that? That's Altesian. That's got growth. It's got profitability. It's got margin. That one's not bad. Its valuation is very high, though. Very high. So Team, it only just recently started trending down. I'm gonna pass on that one because of just with how high the valuation is relative to forward PE. But if it keeps selling off, it could be very interesting. Oh my gosh, there's so many here. Oh, View Inc. Smart glass. Are they public? View Inc. Let's type them in here. View. Okay. View Inc. Tiny company, not profitable. Wouldn't meet this criteria. LTRY. Lottery.com. Yeah, not EBIT profitable. Tiny company. Lot of uncertainties here with growth projections. That's going to be a no for me for this criteria. IonQ. This was the, isn't this the quantum computing one? Yeah, come on. We're not EPS profitable. Olo Restaurant Tech makes restaurants for their online ordering by apps or websites. Big growing clients like Shake Shack. Olo. So that sounds interesting to me. So just briefly looking at it, solid growth, 20 to 30%, net margins of around 8 to 10%, profitable. Let me go to annuals. That's not bad. EPS of 11 cents for 2021. Yeah, trying to get that EPS up is not looking good until for a while. Has it sold off recently? Let's see. Olo has sold off recently. It's that valuation, 20 divided by 0.13. Yeah, it's big fat valuation. Zoom, Hood, Salesforce still sitting down on the day, by the way. All right. I don't know, maybe a couple more. Oh my gosh. Yeah, PayPal's already on the list. Chewy. Remember, it's got to meet the criteria. High margin, profitable, and growth. And recently sold off. Chewy, little expensive. Got growth, just shy of 20%. Net margins are terrible, though. Not very excited about that. Oh, man. So many I'm not going to be able to get to them. What I'm probably going to say is maybe after the live stream, post your company in the comments down below, and let's let other folks vote it up, and then we'll see what floats to the top. But yeah, SYS slower on the EPS growth, 11 cents, 37 cents, 99 cents. Growth between 16 to 18%. Kind of weak on the margins, though. It's not great. What's this one? UEC. Uranium Energy Corp. Not profitable. Not for this criteria. At least. All right. Okay. That's it with tickers. Gosh, there's a lot of commentary on those tickers. All right. So look at that. Oh my gosh. Matterport is up 10%. Outperform and a price upgrade. MP Material 8%. Freaking awesome. Snap up 5. Nordstrom, Autodesk, Bitcoin, Lucid a couple percent, Google a couple percent, Apple 1.5 again. Incredible. Can't keep this market down, folks, except for Salesforce. That one keeps going down. And Etsy's going down a little bit. It's sitting at 270. Okay, cool. Well, that does it for today. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one. Appreciate y'all being here. Check out the courses.